Superimpose, Boston, present day. Exterior interior office building, day. A gleaming glass tower pierces the Boston skyline. Inside, Beth Carter, 29, with gentle freckles and strawberry blonde hair, powers down her computer. Unlike her designer-clad colleagues, she stands out in her vintage attire. She passes a cluster of coworkers, all sharp suits and sharper attitudes.
Have a nice weekend.
Silence. A statuesque attorney barely conceals a smirk as Beth walks past her, low heels clicking against the marble floor. Beth sighs, heads to the elevator. Exterior Boston streets, day. Beth walks home at the end of her workday. Exterior Boston streets, late afternoon. Beth navigates the bustling sidewalk. Businessmen brush past, their eyes sliding over her like she's invisible. She pauses at a storefront, adjusting the collar of her 1940s dress, a splash of yesterday in today's world. Interior, Rose's Antiques. The store is crowded with tasteful antiques mixed with a few thrift items and oddities. A treasure trove of history. Victorian lamps cast warm light over carefully curated antiques and oddities. Behind the counter, buxom Rose, 50s, wearing enough makeup for 2 women, applies red lipstick while perfecting a selfie pose.
Hi, Rose.
Rose looks over as she snaps photos.
Beth, honey, that dress, it's giving me life. Where do you find these pieces?
Here and there. This one's authentic 40s.
You're a time-traveling gal stuck in the wrong century, aren't you?
Beth's smile carries a hint of melancholy.
Some days it feels that way. Work was...
soul-sucking?
They share a laugh. Rose aims her camera at Beth and takes a photo. Beth attempts a smile.
I want more. Adventure. Spontaneity. A sign from the universe.
Well, you have a bunch of money saved up, don't you? Why not go somewhere nice?
Rose shows her the photo.
See how cute you are?
If you say so.
Here's a question for you. If you were to go back to any time, anywhere at all, what would it be?
Beth looks around the store, notices different pieces from different eras.
I have an affinity to something that I can't explain.
What's that?
More of a feeling, really. I like the cold, a certain smell of earth.
Scottish Highlands? 1700s?
Maybe. Just somewhere quieter, less this. Is that weird?
You're asking me if I think something's weird?
Rose points to an oddity jar.
That's fair.
Beth gives Rose an odd look.
You okay, sweetie?
I think so.
Beth sits on a high chair at Rose's counter.
You just seem a little distant.
I feel so alone. I know I'm not, but... Rose, I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
Let me give you a little wisdom from this old lady.
Clasps Beth's hand over the counter, leans in.
No one really does.
Beth attempts a smile.
Well, I'm glad you came in today. I've been holding on to something I thought you would like.
Inside, a pair of exquisite pointed antique knitting needles. Beth's breath catches. Rose hands Beth the case.
Oh, they're absolutely beautiful.
They were in my family.
I can't accept.
They need to be yours. Besides, no one I know knits anymore. They'll go to good use.
I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Thank you. I can't wait to go try them out.
Beth inspects them further. A sadness comes over Rose.
I've never asked you, Rose, if you have any kids.
An ornate clock chimes 5. Rose's demeanor shifts.
Well, look at the time. I better close up. Got a date tonight.
Rose starts closing up the shop.
You're amazing, Rose. I wish I had your spirit.
Trust me, dear. Your spirit is exactly what it needs to be. Someone's out there for you. I just know it.
Yeah, but I bet he's over in the cemetery.
No, don't say that.
Beth holds up the knitting needles.
I'll cherish these.
Beth exits, clutching the needles. Rose watches through the window, her painted smile fading to something more complex.
That one's different. I'll give her that. Good luck, time traveler.
Interior, Beth's apartment, late afternoon. Warm sunlight shines through a nice, cozy, single apartment overlooking the harbor. Decor is out of time, some early 19th century antiques mixed with a 1920s to 40s look. A demanding meow echoes through the apartment. The lock clicks, and Beth shoulders her way in, juggling an overflowing grocery bag, a stack of mail, and her weathered leather purse. Heathcliff, a plump orange tabby, winds between her legs, purring like a small motor.
Hey, little guy.
She scratches behind his ears, then begins her arrival ritual. Mail lands on the dining table, purse drops onto a vintage chair, groceries claim their spot on the kitchen counter. As Beth sorts through the mail, bills in one neat pile, junk mail in another, her hand freezes on an official-looking envelope. The letter reads, Ministry of Ireland, in bold, formal text. Heathcliff nudges Beth and meows incessantly. Her cell phone trills, breaking the moment.
Okay.
Beth sets down the mysterious letter and reaches for Heathcliff's food.
Hi. Yeah, just got back. Grabbed everything on the list. I know. See you soon.
As Beth unpacks groceries, the unopened letter from Ireland sits on the counter.